The national capital of Nepal, the city of Kathmandu, is a living museum preserving the fine architecture of both the local community of Newar and Buddhism. I have visited the Kathmandu city several times, and seriously, I have seen it growing. Here is my step-by-step travel guide and recommendations to explore Kathmandu city in 72 hours. Start your day one from the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Swayambhunath, which is one of the ancient religious sites within the Kathmandu city of Nepal. Swayambhunath temple is famous as the monkey temple in the Kathmandu city, and you are going to definitely spot a bunch of them roaming in leisure inside the complex itself. Just be little cautious, though they don't do anything. But here is a pro tip. Catch the beautiful sunrise over the Kathmandu city from Swayambhunath. Spend around 2 hours here, and from Swayambhunath temple you can proceed towards the Patan Darbar Square, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, and witness its old royal palace and a host of artistically designed temples. I am telling you this by experience that one glimpse of Patan Darbar Square complex will leave you mesmerized enough, though this ancient site got massively destroyed during the earthquake of 2015. But what a recovery, as the complex has fully revived. Grab your lunch in one of the cafes at Patan. Spend your evening in leisure either in your hotel or in some cool cafes of Thamel. On day 2, a 30 minutes drive from the Kathmandu city of Nepal will take you to the renowned UNESCO World Heritage Site of Bhaktapur, which is known for its brilliant architectural work. I was personally mesmerized adorning the statues and sculptures that I saw here, and believe me, you will not want to leave this place. Don't miss out on this massive 55-window palace and the most Instagrammable location of Bhaktapur, the Yatapola temple. Bhaktapur Darbar Square received severe damages too during the earthquake of 2015, and honestly, I did notice a change in the feel of the place now. But nevertheless, Kathmandu city travel is incomplete without a visit to the world famous Bhaktapur. And yes, keep at least half a day for Bhaktapur. It's a huge complex. Post-lunch, drive to Bodhanath Stupa, which is famous for its giant mandala, said to be one of the largest in Asia. Built around the 14th century, the huge meditative monument is said to be created just after the passing of Buddha. But it is also said that Bodha Stupa was once an important trade route for Buddhist people, and they would stop here. That's when the idea of making Bodha Stupa came. Spend the evening with a visit to the Asia's largest temple of Lord Shiva, the Pashupatinath temple.
There are many stories associated with the origin of this complex, and one such story goes that Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati visited Kathmandu Valley, and it was during this visit that they rested at river Bagmati. They were so impressed by the beauty of this valley that both of them decided to convert themselves into deers and roam around the surroundings of this valley. After a while, when people and gods started searching for Lord Shiva, he announced that since he has lived as deer on river Bagmati, henceforth he will be known as Pashupatinath, the god of animals.
Sadly, the photography is not allowed inside the complex of Pashupatinath. But again, remember to attend the evening aarti at the ghats of this UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's melodious and transported me to the Ganga Aarti of Asighat in Varanasi. On your day 3, you can take a morning walk towards the Basantapur Darbar Square, which correctly depicts the work of Mewar artisans from centuries ago through its mansions and palaces. Also, don't miss a chance to seek the blessings of the Kumari goddess of Nepal, who is generally available to meet after 11. Grab your lunch and take a 30 minutes drive from Kathmandu city of Nepal towards the Druk mountain to visit the Amitabha Nunnery, which isn't popular on the tourist map. Amitabha Nunnery is entirely run by the nuns of Drukpa Buddhist lineage, and they are world famously known as the Kung Fu nuns. Yes, they are trained in performing Kung Fu, and don't even try to mess up with them. I've spent around 3 days here in a retreat, and it's truly an experience of its kind. Spend the remaining day exploring Thamel, which is not only the shopping mecca of Kathmandu city but also preserve its cultural heritage through old temples and ruined buildings. Honestly, the heritage brilliance of the Kathmandu city is not for one visit only. It has got much more to its kitty, and you would need to come back to see it yourself. But nevertheless, the 72 hours are enough to give a touch of Kathmandu city of Nepal.